Our starter tonight is a very, very delicious tagliatelle wild mushrooms. And wild mushrooms this time of year is absolutely perfect because it really is now mushroom season. Service, please. Now, what's the secret behind cooking mushrooms?
Cook the thicker ones first and the thinner ones later, so that the ones that have too much water.
More importantly, let me just show you. Grab a handful of mushrooms, OK? Just a few of each mushroom. Watch the water that comes out. Yeah? It's just water.
We're using a mixture of wild mushrooms, including shiitake, girole and trompette de mort. The reason wild mushrooms are great is they have a much more intense flavour.
OK, good. Hot pan.
I sauté the mushrooms with shallots in a very hot pan to get a really good flavour. I start off with oil because butter burns too easily. Once the mushrooms start to cook, a knob of butter finishes off the flavour beautifully.
My brigade this week are Angie. Great to have her back in the kitchen, especially being a woman. This week, Angie's joined by Neil, a wee Scot in the corner, but a big talent. And of course, I've got my right-hand man, Mark Sargent. My two commies this week are Stosey from Lancashire and Russell from Blackpool. On order, 4 covers table 12, 4 tagliatelle wild mushrooms, 4 venison, 4 rhubarb crumble.
Oui.
No answer, Stosey.
Oui.
Oui?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, come on, I want to hear you, please. Let's go now, Stosey. Pressure's on now, yes?
Yep.
Heat's turned up. Let's see if we can cut it. Turn that water down, because the pasta's going to overcook in literally seconds, yeah?
Yes, chef.
How long, Stosey?
1 minute,
Yeah,
chef.
make this one the best one, sweetheart, yes?
I will. Yes,
Otherwise,
chef.
you're taking an early shower.
Yes, chef.
Russell and Stosey are just 2 of over 1,000 people who apply to work in the F-Word kitchen. I put the best 100 through a weekend of tests and challenges to find the 12 who would make it to the restaurant.
That looks like it's just come out of a dishwasher.
Each week, 2 trainees compete head-to-head for a chance to win a job in one of my kitchens.
Stop what you're doing. Everybody, hello, stop what you're doing.
Each week, someone has to go home.
You're going home, and you'll stay.
Thank you.
You are staying. Clear down. Yes, sweep the floor, but try to do it with some cling film over your mouth. Yeah?
Gordon,
Off you go.
I love you today.
Tonight in the kitchen, it's Stosey.
I think it tastes quite nice.
She's a chef of 14 years who's never worked as part of a team.
I love seeing customers or people that eat my food who seem to think it did the right thing, it hit the right spot.
And joining her is Russell, a catering student from Blackpool whose parents run a Chinese takeaway.
Good taste.
That is actually bloody delicious.
I've definitely got a lot to learn, and that's the whole reason why I've come to this competition, is because I want to learn from the best people.
You tasted it?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, and?
I think it's OK, chef.
Pasta's overcooked. Stop.
Right.
Taste it. If you don't know that now, you should
Right.
be in a kitchen. You know that.
Right, chef.
Pasta's like glue. It's
Right.
not even, it's got no bite to it. It's lost it's greasy, it's
Yes,
not
chef.
good. Start again.
Start again.
Take the mushrooms out, 4 more tagliatelle. Come on, Russell, please. The pasta goes in at the last minute. Even from
Yes,
the
chef.
heat of the mushrooms helps to cook the pasta even more.
Yes,
So it
chef.
should be dipped in there. Your hand should leave the basket, in, out, into the mushrooms.
Yes, chef.
I know not everyone has time, but pasta dough is really easy to make. Just combine flour, eggs and olive oil in a food processor. Remove and knead for about 2 to 3 minutes until the dough is smooth and elastic. Wrap in cling film and chill for at least half an hour.
The secret behind making good pasta is not allowing it to dry out, so you have to really move your arse. Right, Stosey and Russell, let's go. First thing we have is a nice floured table. Roll the pasta just to take a little bit of the sort of weight off the pasta machine, so we just get it a little bit thin, so it starts to go through the machine, OK? And let the machine do the work. Every time it goes through the machine, it goes down a number. Yeah? Now to cut it, fold it nice and neatly, but while we fold it, we just sprinkle it with flour. Here we go, up and round, and then from there, nice long length pasta. Look at where we are. You don't really want any longer than that because you've got to think of the customers pulling it from their bowl. So let's go there, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah? Tagliatelle, 1 piece through, back of the hand, in the machine. Yes? Up, and look, here it comes. It's almost like going to the hairdresser, isn't it? That nice fringe. Let those little bits dangle off, and then dry on to there, yes? There we go. Let's go. Nice. Very nice. The most important thing about the presentation with the tagliatelle of mushrooms is get your tongue and twist the tagliatelle round so it almost shapes a really nice ball in the centre of the plate. Then get your wonderful sautéed mushrooms, oozing of garlic and shallots, and just let them sort of fall on top of the tagliatelle. But the secret is to make sure the tagliatelle is not all broken up, just like that, nice and relaxed. Parmesan cheese on there, quickly.
Yes, chef.
Let's go, Stosy. Move over, that's it. No, there you go. Got to be on your toes in the kitchen, you know that?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, you're heavy-footed, like a little baby elephant running around. Clump, 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 clump. Go, table 2, please. Go, 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 go. 4 tagliatelle, how long? After that, 4 more tagliatelle away, please. Hello.
Hello.
How was the tagliatelle of wild mushrooms?
It's very nice. We put a bit of seasoning.
A little bit more seasoning.
A bit more seasoning.
I thought it tasted amazing. The pasta, the mushrooms, the garlic, the herbs, unbelievable. All so many tastes in one go. It's unbelievable. It's amazing.
Very nice. I wouldn't attempt it myself, but it was very good.
Nothing was overpowering, but you could taste every individual ingredient. It was really beautiful.
Next up is the roasted venison on a bed of creamy cabbage with a red wine sauce, finished with bitter chocolate. OK, Stosy, you understand what's going on, yes?
Chef, yeah.
Yeah, you got 4 in,
Yes.
plus 6 is 10.
Yes.
Now I want 5.
Yeah, and
One of
one
those
for-
5 is for the food critic. Good
Yes,
girl,
chef.
let's go. Get rid of the fat in there, please, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go, in the oven. Venison's not just for posh people like Giles. You can buy it in supermarkets, so go on, try it at home. A lot of people get a little bit worried about venison because they think it's sort of very gamey and very strong, but it's not.
Salt, pepper, hot pan, olive oil, seal, butter, baste, butter paper.
It protects the venison, keeps it really nice and moist. Nothing's drying out. They are the perfect chef's blanket.
Hot oven, 8 minutes. Red wine chocolate sauce. Pancetta, shallot, garlic.
Be quite generous with the black peppercorns because we need to weight the sauce up a bit.
Thyme, bay leaf. 350 mils red wine.
The red wine gives it body, texture, and a real nice depth of flavour.
Reduce. 350 mils brown chicken stock. Reduce.
God, they're beautiful.
Sieve.
Then a little dash of raspberry vinegar.
Dark chocolate.
Delicious sauce. Don't slice it too thin. Slightly pink in the centre.
Loin of venison with red wine chocolate sauce. Done.
The combination of chocolate and red wine may sound a little bit weird, but they really do go well together. And it's very rich, so you don't need a lot of it. When grating the chocolate into the sauce, whisk it in gently, but be sure not to boil the sauce. Otherwise, there's a possibility that it will curdle. If it does start to curdle, then change pans quickly into a cold pan to bring the sauce back together. OK, with the venison, we're going to serve a cream cabbage, yes?
Yes.
Yes, chef.
OK, so it's cabbage with celeriac, carrots,
Yep.
and pancetta. And the celeriac gives it a little bit of sort of, it makes it sort of taste almost like the garden. You know, it's a root vegetable, it's grown underneath, it doesn't see any sort of daylight, so it's all underground, so the flavour is extraordinary, yeah? OK?
The vegetables and pancetta need brisk frying for 4 to 5 minutes before adding the cream.
And we go around the outside of the pan, OK, all the way around. So by the time it hits the centre, yeah, it's all nice and thick. That is a dish on its own, let alone the venison to go on top. Into your bowl. Creamy winter cabbage with celeriac. OK? Good. OK, Angie, 6 venison here. Stosey, 6 on there, please, yes? After that, you follow by 4, yes? Sauce, please. That's nicely cooked there, Ange. Nice and pink. Sauce, please. Come on, Russell, automatic now. Come on. Think about it, come on. Go, please. That 6 you just sent there were the best. Come on, let's go. Yes? Did you enjoy your starter?
Wasn't bad, wasn't bad. It was lovely. Cold plates, though. Someone's got to be fired in there. If it cooled down a little bit, I like it piping hot would have been nicer, but yeah. So how's the campaign going to get women in the kitchen?
Campaign's going fantastically well.
Good, good.
To the extent that 2,000 women applied for my help, but there was one woman who stood out from the rest. She didn't even know where the kitchen was.
Kieran's a professional rugby player, so his diet is really important to how he plays and how he trains, and I don't really help him in that area at all.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. One thing I hate the most, that's him having one over on me. And the cooking thing is the only thing he's got on me at the moment, so if I can match him in that area, we're going to be pretty equal.
Now you look immaculate, manicured and sort of almost like you've never broken sweat.
You're probably right.
The fingers are soft, nails are just immaculate. Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me, why can't you cook?
Everything seems to go wrong for me when I cook. I either undercook things, overcook things, get all the timings wrong. Just nothing ever seems to work out for me in the kitchen.
She's cooked 1 or 2 meals.
And worst disaster?
Worst disaster, putting one of her friends in hospital.
I poisoned my best friend.
You poisoned your mate?
I did, by giving her uncooked chicken, and she spent 2 days in hospital.
Oh, my goodness me.
So today, we've got all the rugby players coming around for lunch. I'm trying to think of something that is simple,
Yeah.
sophisticated, and something that can sort of serve a large table.
Okay.
Yeah? And something that can help get your confidence going in the right direction. And it is just a good old-fashioned fish pie.
Oh my God. I've never ever touched raw fish.
There you go, nice handful of prawns. What do they feel like?
Disgusting!
God, dear, oh dear. See, what I'm trying to do is get you dirty.
I'm dirty enough.
Right, there you go. What I want you to do is just take the salmon, cut it in half, watch your fingers there,
Right.
into nice big long lines, and then from there, and that's a dice.
I hate it if Kieran's like better at something than I am. So,
That's quite healthy, that, the fact that it's competitive, you know that?
definitely. He would be so surprised if he came home from training and there was a stunning meal sitting on the table.
That's fish stock.
Right.
Really good, healthy fish stock.
Okay.
What does that need in there?
Salt.
Yeah, good. Let's put half of it in there. OK. Give it a little stir. Now, we don't want to stir it too much. What happens if we stir it rapidly? What happens to the fish?
The fish is just going to
Break up.
break and crumble.
Flippin' egg, you've just started to sweat. Hold it down and toss. That's it. There, good. Good. So now we've got 2 things going on at once.
Great.
Yeah, you're surging off the mushrooms, you're cooking off your fish.
Yep.
Flip, what's that?
Smoke alarm.
Smoke alarm. Has it ever gone off before?
No.
Flippin' heck, there's hallelujah. Wait, tell the neighbours, the kitchen's been used. The kitchen's been used. OK, great. Good. Try and get the salmon
Yeah.
throughout the dish so it's really nice and, look, there's nothing worse than having a pie that's missing filling. The nice thing about this, we don't need to season it. Why don't we season it?
Because we've seasoned it throughout.
Exactly. OK. The smell of that, you know, we haven't even finished cooking it yet.
It smells great.
A nice tip when you're not too sure is just dust your top.
Yeah.
Put that down. There's your mark. Yeah, it's almost like creating a little football pitch. Look, there you go. Now you know what size to roll to. And if you want the width, one there, there you go. That's where you've got to stick with it. Bit further up, because you'll be short. There, right there. Good. Look at the colour of those fingernails.
Oh,
God.
what happened?
There's flour, there's salt, there's salmon, there's monkfish, there's cod, there's peas, there's onions, there's parsley, there's stock in there. OK. Lights on, and hopefully they're going to rise. Just turn that up a little bit. They're here. When was the last time you had 10 big dudes like that sat at the table?
I've never had that many people sat around my table.
Be careful not to destroy the pastry.
Okay.
I'll leave that one in there cooling down.
Okay. Stacey's fish pie. This
Thank you,
one's for
guys.
you, Dawes.
Kieran, happy? Very happy. Stace, happy?
I'm really happy. Do you remember we said about the competitive streak earlier?
Yes.
I think I've matched him.
Highly competitive. Cheers. Wasps. I mean, sorry, long
Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Have you done anything?
I have. You have changed my life.
Oh, no. No. Oh, babe. What have you cooked?
I've cooked a roast dinner,
Serious?
chicken pie.
Chicken pie as well as a roast lunch?
Kira's pretty chuffed, to be honest.
Serious?
Yeah.
Good or...?
Yeah, brilliant. It's brilliant. She now thinks the cooking's not just a household chore, it's kind of like she enjoys it, so happy all round.
Guys, it's really important, OK, that hopefully you'll go back to your kitchen, you go back to your kitchen, and you'll go back to yours and do some cooking, surely.
I was hoping you'd go and see my girl and give her a few lessons as well.
You want me to go around and see your lady and help her go...
Cooking.
I think you should do some cooking for her, no? Yes. You know, I'm really pleased the fact that you've got the confidence back, you're cooking, and you feel really comfortable with it. That's so important.
I'm just more confident in the kitchen.
That's great. When's the next England match coming up?
Got the first game against Australia, I think it is, so it's exciting times again.
So we stuff them with the cricket. Please give it to them from behind again for the rugby, yes? And then after a successful match, round to Madam's here for chicken pie, fish pie, roast lunch.
I can do it all.
Good luck. Keep it up, please. Good to see you. Thanks for coming, guys. Good luck. Well done, Stace. Stace, keep it up. Chefs have a genuine reason to having a low sperm count.
Why? Are they...
Where you stand in the kitchen, you're very close to the stove, and the heat that's generated from the stove is not good for the old testes.
My word, it cooks them. So have you got a low sperm count?
I will admit, between you and I, yes, I do have a low sperm count.
It's got a low sperm count.